Hello, I'm Heather Claridge and I'm a planner and designer on secondment to Architecture and Design Scotland, Scotland's design champions. Over the next few minutes, I want to share some thoughts on how we can use design to support a whole place approach to reducing, repurposing and absorbing carbon and adapting to the impacts of climate change. Imagining what places might look like in the next 30 years is a challenge for everyone. However, what we do know is we would want them to look like the places we would want to live ourselves. Greener, sociable, with more opportunities to lead healthier and independent lives. To support how we develop places to deliver these qualities, I'm going to share 8 design principles which set out important concepts to consider when helping to shift our lifestyles to be more climate and carbon conscious. The first principle is a place-led approach. This involves understanding, appreciating, and working with existing assets, the surrounding landscape, and the place identity. It's about using the right type of approach appropriate to that place and community at the right stage and scale. The next principle is a place of small distances. This encourages the creation of complete and self-sufficient neighbourhoods with everyday services and facilities within a short walk or cycle distance from where people live. We might recognise this as a 20-minute neighbourhood concept. The third principle follows on from the previous and is a network of small distance places. This involves connecting complete neighbourhoods to provide a network of places that support greater self-sufficiency and lower carbon living. Projects like new transport links or path or bridge infrastructure can help link up places and communities and in turn create networks of small distance places. The fourth principle is a place designed for and with local people. This involves placing people's needs at the centre of decision-making, service provision and investment in our places, and ensuring that everybody with an interest in a place takes an active role in key stages of the design process. The next principle is a place that reuses, repurposes, and considers whole life costs. This supports the reusing of existing structures and previously used land. It gives consideration to the carbon already existing within a building or a place. This principle supports viewing structures as material banks, with components which are reusable or rebuildable elsewhere in the future. And it also considers the cost of the entire lifetime of a structure, rather than only the initial costs it takes to build it in the first place. The sixth principle is a place with whole and circular systems. This involves enhancing, repairing and joining up different systems which support a healthy, carbon-conscious place. These include things like local food, heat, energy, water, habitat, transport, waste, housing or social systems. And it also involves using the landscape as a productive resource. The next principle is a place that supports sharing. This encourages the sharing of assets and services in places to enable lower carbon living and connects people to their neighbourhoods. This can range from sharing tools, bikes, electric vehicles, to sharing accommodation and civic facilities. Finally, the last principle is a place designed in time. This involves ensuring the place planning and delivery process considers the dimension of time, from creating long-term visions, also working alongside short-term approaches to test new ideas. With these principles, we can consider how they could apply to different types and scales of places. This could involve imagining urban neighbourhoods, city centres, rural communities, and towns, and how they will adapt over the next 30 years, with all sectors playing their part in delivering different components of these principles. By using the power of good design and working together, we can create and adapt places to address climate risks and opportunities, and ultimately enhance the quality of lives of the people who live within them. Thanks.